Hi everyone, it's Leona with Leona's Designs, and today I'm hoping to do some tea bag art with you. Right here I have a couple of tea bags of pomegranate tea that I had last night, and the tea bags are dried. I just haven't taken them apart and took the tea out yet. I really like this sweet and spicy pomegranate tea by Good Earth. It tastes very good. It has a sweet with a tiny spicy taste. And the little tabs have cute little sayings and verses on them. Kind of uplifting. So I'm getting ready to empty out the bags and hopefully turn these tea bags into some applique art. So what I do is after they're dried, I just cut off the tags. And then I snip off the very top, right there where it's got the string attached. And I open them up like this, and then I dump out the tea, which I'm going to do right now in my garbage can. And after the tea's dumped out, I just open up the middle. It should open up easily. And then we have what looks like this. And I just kind of brush off whatever tea's left inside there. Okay, I did that. So we have that piece to use for our art. And I'm going to do the same with this one. Just cut that little bit of the tag off there, open it up, dump it out. And then open it up down the middle. And just kind of brush off whatever tea's left on there. Now we have these transparent tea bags that have beautiful markings on them. Beautiful patterns. And what I'm going to do now is going to iron on this tea bag onto some heat and bond. I have heat and bond. It's a fusible web, and one side is rough. This is the fusible side, and then this side is a paper side. So I'm going to lay the tea bags onto some of this fusible side. Put some, if I got a big enough piece here, put some parchment paper over the top. And just iron that tea bag down onto that heat and bond. And what this does, it stabilizes the tea bag and makes it kind of like vinyl. And then I'm going to tear this paper off once it cools. And then this side where I tear off the paper has glue, so I can iron this down like an applique onto some fabric. So let's do our next one. Have another piece of heat and bond here. Gonna just cut that to size. Going to iron this down. I made a feather, which is on exhibit now for a tea bag art pop-up. So I can't show it to you, but I made a beautiful big feather using pomegranate tea bags. And so today, I'm hoping to create two things. Since it's Easter, here I want to make a cross out of one of these and a running rabbit out of this other one. I drew this little running rabbit, and he is a memory of mine from when I worked at a bakery in Amana, Iowa. And I'll kind of tell you the story of that as we go along. But I'm hoping to create these, both of these little things, to put them on 4-inch squares for my 4-inch square project with Icky Chick Designs for March. So I'm going to go to my desk now and we'll get started on those. Okay, so I'm going to first of all trace this cross onto the back paper part of this tea bag that we ironed down to the heat and bond. And I think I will try to get it right in the middle so I get all that patterned color there. And we'll see what happens. Just going to trace around the outside as best that I can. And then we'll cut it out. And we'll remove the paper backing, and we will have an applique out of tea bags. Okay. Just going to cut off this part here. Cut out the shape. Save those pieces. We might use them for something else. Ooh. And this is what we have. This cross. Might not be too easy to see because it is kind of transparent. But what the heat and bond does is, when you iron the tea bag onto it, it makes the tea bag kind of like a vinyl material. I just need to trim this part off to make it even, to make both sides even here. That's better. bottom now. Okay. Now we'll pull off the paper. And we'll have our tea bag applique. It's very transparent, but it's very sturdy because it's on that heat and bond. So I'm going to just iron this down. Oops, you can't see. I think I need to make this go out a little bit. I'm going to iron it down to this piece of muslin here. And right in the middle. And I will do that by putting parchment paper over the top. Just ironing it down. Because where we took the paper off, there was glue underneath there. And that's how we got our applique. So it should stick right to the fabric now. Okay, and it does. I think it has a very beautiful pattern. It's kind of transparent, but I'm going to stitch around the outside, maybe embellish it some, maybe add a few words. Got some color off of this parchment paper on here, but that's okay. Okay, so now we're going to do the same with our running rabbit. And let me get another piece of muslin and I'll be right back. Well, I cut him out. I added some more color to him with the Fabric Fun crayons. Make him a little darker. And I was going to just put him on some white, some cream colored muslin, but I think I might want to create a fabric background for him. Maybe some sunny sky and some green grass. I'm not sure. I'll have to wait and see what I do, but we've got the basics of him. So I'm going to work on my cross right now. And I'm not sure what I want to stitch. I think I'm going to stitch some gold around the outside of it. Just, I don't know if I should just stitch straight stitches or if I should stitch a blanket stitch. And just some straight stitches. Just around the very edge. I think that would be nice. I'm just going to do small running stitches right on the very edge. See how that looks. I think that will look good. Just kind of blends in, but that's okay. Just gonna go around doing that, and then I'll be back. Okay, I did that. I stitched all around the edges, and now I'm thinking I might stitch a few lines like light coming out. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do. I have to think about it, but I'm going to stitch like a long line and two small lines of light coming out and see how that looks. Hopefully I can stitch straight lines. Just a few stitches. Long stitches going out. And then come back and make some smaller stitches on each side. We'll see how that looks. Just a couple here. Down. Over on the other side. I think that will look good. You can see that. I'm just going to do that on this side here and here. And we'll see what else we can do. Okay, I'm back. I got all the little stitchy lines for light stitched. And then I was deciding what else I wanted to do. And I have these little seed beads. So I was thinking I would place seed beads all around the end of those little light stitches, and then some pearl on the cross, because Jesus is the pearl of great price. So I'm going to start doing that. I think it'll look nice, and I'm going to set these aside and get started. And I think I'm going to have to make a part 2 for my running rabbit, because I'm running out of time with this video. I wanted to get it posted at the end of today, and if I do the running rabbit, it will be too long and I won't have enough time. So I'm going to make this post about the cross, and then I will do a part 2 for the running rabbit. Okay, I think this is going to look really good. Just kind of a idea I came up with. I wasn't really knowing how I was going to embellish this. I got all these little seed beads from the dollar store, and they really come in handy. think it's going to look good. I'm going to continue doing that and put the pearls on the cross. And then I will be back to show you the result. Okay, I'm back with the finished cross. Very happy with it. I think the beads and the pearls and this little heart button that I found all come together and made it a beautiful piece. So it's really amazing what you can do with some tea bags and buttons and beads and a little bit of thread and time. So thanks for watching. I hope you were inspired, and I hope I will see you for part 2 of this video. I'm going to make a part 2 for the running rabbit. I just don't have time to finish that tonight, but I will be making that video soon to show you the tea bag running rabbit. And I hope you have a good evening and happy Easter, and hope to see you again soon. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed, be sure you subscribe. Have a great night.